Hey guys, Variety here. Welcome to today's video in which we're going to be having a look at the Night Sky Temple for Palia. So before we get into it, I do want to note that this is kind of endgame bundle stuff. If you are at the beginning of Palia, like day 1, day 2, you probably shouldn't be watching this video because not only is it a spoiler, but you'll be unable to gather all of the items that we'll be talking about today. So in today's video, I'm going to put all the items into the Sky Temple and see what happens. I've decided to save this for the video. I don't even know what's going to happen after I put the items in. And when we do it, I'm going to talk about where I located some of the harder items, because some of them were quite difficult to obtain. So the Sky Temple is located over here, and you'll unlock it as you proceed throughout the game. But let's go inside and have a look at the kind of items that you need to unlock the first 4 bundles. So over here, you're going to see the 4 bundles in which you need a bunch of different items. What you can do is you can just look at them and it'll tell you kind of where the items come from, so you can, know their locations. But before we put them in, let's talk about some of the items. So here are the 4 packs with the items. The most notable ones would probably be the green pearl. So the green pearl comes out of oysters that are located on the beach in the second zone. So when you go to the right side of the map, you will find the beaches and you'll find the pearls. I will put a map below the video so you can kind of use the map. Using that map will give you more information than, me showing you the map on the video. The strip snail, this was found on the coast on the second map. This wasn't that hard to find. Some people seem to have issues, but basically, if you're doing foraging and collecting like coral and you're looking for the green pearl, while you're up there, take up some bug catching bombs and you will find this out there. It's actually not that difficult. The blue marlin was found on the Bahari Bay. Wasn't that difficult. The sushi was found. It's a recipe. You find it by using a glowworm in any pond, and I mean any pond. This includes the pond in your house. So if you just get a fishing rod and 1 glowworm, you can fish for hours and find this. It's not that difficult to get. The ink dragon, this was a little bit annoying for me. I don't think it was supposed to be as hard as it was, but it was a little annoying. I found it just floating around a river up in the second location. It's just Bahari Bay. The trout dinner. The trout dinner is unlocked by, let me just double check my location that I found it. So the trout dinner was unlocked in Inez's house level 3 relationship. So this is the fishing NPC. You need to get his reputation up to level 3 before you can go into his house and get it. Note, most of the items that he accepts is actually these types of pearls, like green pearl. I think there was a yellow pearl. They're like all these little colored rocks you're gonna find throughout the game. They go to the fishing NPC. Once you get him to level 3, you can go into his house. The long-nosed unicorn. So this was very annoying, like very annoying. The reason it's so annoying is because you need to fish in the second zone, the Bahari Bay, off the coast, which basically means the sea, right? The outside of the map. But you can only do it during the day. So half of your day is cut off and you're spending much of your day doing farming or talking to NPCs. So this is pretty annoying, and I would start the search for this early on. Fertilizer was easy. You can just buy it from the general store. The Fisherman's Brew, this will come from the fishing NPC. You can buy it after you get a couple levels. Easy. Enchanted Pulpfish, I just found this in the lake in Kilmar in the first zone. Wasn't too difficult. The giant goldfish I actually found really quickly. I found this just by fishing in a pond with glowworm randomly, and I got it. That was awesome. The shimmerfish, which was found in Zone 1 Kilmar Lake using worms, was actually more difficult than you would originally anticipate. So I didn't go over all the items. I just went across the important ones, and I want to really hit the nail on the head here. You can put your mouse over them in the menu to get more information on the other ones that I didn't show, okay? Okay, so let's put the items in and see what happens. Ooh. Oh, hello. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see what else we get. Glowworms and worms. Okay, that one's kind of eh. Alright, let's see what the next one gives me. My giant goldfish, no! I got the recipe for Blueberries, whatever that said. Okay, cool. I got a honey lure 60 renown. You filled the bundles for all of the waves. So let's have a look at what we just got. So we got a mining fishing rod. So these are basically items you're able to get from the fishing NPC. We got a honey lure, which is a gold bar, that's not too bad. We got a recipe, that's always awesome, getting recipes. And we got 10 tuning forks, which is interesting because now you can use those to go and catch rare fish. Or high quality fish that you can put in your house. So I saw a blueberry right here. Let's see if I can actually put an item down. Oh, here we go. So it seems that I fulfilled whatever it asked me for, which I believe was a blueberry, not a blueberry seed, because it hasn't taken my seeds. But it hasn't seemed to have unlocked anything. So after I put the blueberry down here, it seems that you were feeding some kind of beast, and the beast then tells you that he wants more food. And what you need to do is you need to go down to the farm and talk to Dahlia, and Dahlia will tell you that it's a blueberry pie. You then have to go make a blueberry pie and then bring it back. So I've got a blueberry pie on me right now. Let's see what happens. Quest complete. Awesome. So what did I get from that quest? It doesn't seem like I got anything but renown. So that just seems to be connected through the Night Temple. I may get mail again tomorrow. We'll see what happens. So after successfully giving the blueberry pie to the what seems to be a beast, sent me further mail, which unlocked my reward for completing the questline, which just happens to be this item here. So let's place it down. So the item you're going to get is the mud pie. The quest seems to end there, but hopefully you get to see more of it a little bit later on, because it does seem like some kind of animal or beast or NPC that you're feeding inside the hole. So that covers everything for the first 4 bundles for the temple. Near the end of this video, I did a little bit extra research to find a bit more information to help you guys. I realized that you may not fully understand necessarily what lake means or whatnot. So I found more guides which will give you more information as to the locations for stuff you can unlock. You can combine what you see in the spreadsheets with what I've shown you today, and by looking at the wall and all that information you combine, you should have no problem collecting everything you need to complete the bundles. I hope this video has been enjoyable, and I hope that it has enticed you to complete the 4 bundles. Thanks for watching, guys.